In this video, we'll go over how to search for specific courses and how to add, drop, and swap classes. Once you've successfully logged in to MyUNLV, click on the enrollment tile on the Rebel student homepage. This is where you can view your class schedule, search for classes, and update your class registration. To add classes, click Class Search on the menu on the left side of the page. You can search for courses by typing in keywords, or, if you know it, the course acronym and the number into the search bar. A keyword search will return all courses at UNLV that contain your keyword in the title or the description of the course. From here, you can refine your search by using the filter criteria found on the left side of the page. You can filter things like subject, instruction mode, or class attribute, which allows you to view classes that meet general education requirements. Once you've identified the course that you'd like to add, select it from the list to see the available sections. All available sections will be displayed and include the meeting dates, days and times, and the location, as well as the number of available seats in the class. If you click on the link in the class column, it will display additional information about the class. This includes things like enrollment requirements, sometimes called pre- or co-requisites, as well as additional fees that may be associated with the class. Once you've made your selection, click on the class section to begin the enrollment process. You can choose to enroll directly into the class by selecting Enroll, or you can add it to your shopping cart to enroll at a later time with less steps. Click Accept once you've made your selection, and then Submit to confirm. Once you submit, you'll see the status of your enrollment. Pay close attention to the status because sometimes there will be very important information in the message. If you receive an error message, you can take note of it and contact the Office of the Registrar by submitting a case to the Rebel Success Hub if you're unsure of how to resolve the error. When registration opens for each semester, you will receive a designated enrollment date and time. This is when the system will allow you to add classes, and the date and time are based on your academic level, so as you complete more classes, your registration time will start earlier. You are able to add, drop, and swap classes freely starting on your enrollment date and time and ending with the last day of the add-drop period. The end of the add-drop period is listed on the academic calendar as the last day to drop and receive a 100% refund. You can still enroll in classes after this date, but you will need permission from the department that offers the class. If you need to drop a class, you'll navigate to Drop Classes on the menu of the enrollment tile. Then, select the class that you'd like to drop from your schedule. Pay close attention to your selection. If you select the wrong class, you may lose your seat in a class that may be full and be forced to add to the waitlist, or enroll in another section at a less desirable date or time. Click Next once you've made your selection, and then Drop Classes. Then you'll confirm your submission. A message will display indicating whether or not the drop is successful. There are some classes that you must get consent before you'll be able to drop, so pay close attention to the status message when you're dropping. If you receive an error message, you will remain in the class and are still responsible for the fees for that class. You should always consult the academic calendar when you're making changes to your enrollment, whether you're adding, dropping, or swapping. The academic calendar is where you'll find all the dates and deadlines associated with both academic and financial penalties. The Swap Classes option is designed to protect your enrollment. When you select Swap Classes, MyUNLV will not drop you from the class in your schedule unless it can successfully enroll you into the new class. So, if there's an error enrolling in the new class, you will not lose your seat and you will remain enrolled in the original class. This option is ideal if a class is required for graduation or if you're required to remain in a specific number of credits each semester. To swap classes, navigate to Swap Classes on the enrollment tile menu. You'll start by choosing the class from your schedule that you'd like to drop. In order to select the class that you'd like to swap into, you can either do a new class search, select the class from your shopping cart if you already have it saved, or enter the 5-digit class number if you know it. For this example, I'll be selecting a class from the shopping cart. Click the search button once you've made your selection. Then click Submit and confirm your selection. Once again, you'll want to review the status message for any important information. Keep in mind, there may be additional tuition and fee charges associated with swapping classes. If you're swapping after the end of the add-drop period, swapping on your own can result in both financial and academic penalties. A few tips and reminders about adding, dropping, and swapping classes. You should always pay close attention to the dates and deadlines associated with adding, dropping, and swapping your classes. After the end of the add-drop period, you'll need permission from the department to enroll into new classes, and if you're swapping, you will also need to submit a late swap request in the Rebel Success Hub. These requests are processed by the Office of the Registrar, and you should not make any attempts to swap your classes yourself during this time, because they will result in both academic and financial penalties, meaning you'll receive a W on your transcript and there will be no refund for this dropped class. Mid-semester and modular classes have different deadlines for adding, dropping, and swapping classes. You can find those by clicking on the Academic Calendar Deadlines link on your class schedule or by contacting the Office of the Registrar. If you have questions about which classes to enroll in or need help with the process, don't hesitate to contact your academic advisor through the Rebel Success Hub.